Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Rose here. Today I'm reacting to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Going for a Walk. So, in this live stream, Foodie Beauty goes to a park of sorts and she takes a bit of a walk, although it's not a long one. But before she goes on her walk, she's raging about Dee Dee and some of the things that Dee Dee has said. So I wanted to react to this live stream. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Okay, there's Foodie. She's at the park and she's going for a walk. Foodie, you overheat easily. Not a good idea to go for a walk and you're dressed entirely in black. That's going to make you overheat even faster. But hey, you want to go for a walk dressed in black clothing? I guess that's your choice. But she's not in a good mood, our Foodie. She's actually kind of in a cranky mood. So let's get to and see what the cranky queen has to say today.
Roxy, I'm here going. I'm going to go to the bathroom first, I think. And then we're going to go for a walk. I saw you on RSN. Did you, Tracy? Just went on for a little bit while I was driving here. Chaperone Sherry. It's a channel, Charlotte. Real Stream News. Was it no? Was it Real Stream News or was it Drama Stars? I can't remember. This wig is going to be so friggin' fuzzy. Like Gemini Gem. You're watching the ads? Thank you. Anyway. Hi, Vicky. I'm so tired of hearing people in my business with this big Turk shit. Like,
But you put us in your business. You started talking about them on your channel. The moment you introduce a topic, any topic, to your channel, and you talk about it, you're putting it in the public eye. We are allowed to comment. You're doing everything on a public platform. So the public has a right to comment on anything you do or anything you say here.
number one, nobody has the right to message him and talk any shit about like my personal life with him. Number two, I don't even talk to him or see him anymore. Number three, it doesn't fuck. I did not pay him for sex.
You did. Yes, you did. You know what, Foodie? Every single guy that you have had encounters with, you've confessed to driving to pick them up, bringing them home. The motorcycle guy, you gave him $150. It could have been more than that, but you did say you gave him 150 bucks, right? And we all know that you were basically paying Natter for an entire year and you're still paying him. That seems to be the common thread with all of the men that you're involved with. Money is involved. You immediately put that on the table. You tell these guys, I'm a big deal. I'm a YouTuber. I'm an influencer. I got a channel with like 90K plus subscribers. You use that as a hook and the money as the bait to pull men into you. They're not around you for your sparkling personality or your great social graces. They are around you because there's something in it for them.
It was not about that. I was going to set up a relationship with him where we do fucking OnlyFans stuff and I pay him, but no, I'm not doing that anymore. I have other sexual partners I do shit with for free. Okay? Like,
And honestly, Foodie, listen, if you want to pay guys for their time, it's your life, it's your money. You can do what you want with it. I honestly don't care if you pay men for sex. Given your sparkling personality and your lack of hygiene, I can see why you have to pay for sex. You know, because what man is going to want to deal with a woman like you that doesn't take a shower and doesn't brush their teeth unless they're getting paid? Your money, your life, you can do what you want. But the big sticking point for everybody is that you lie. You try to paint this picture as being a highly desirable, sought after female, Well, if you are highly desirable and sought after, men would be chasing after you. They'd be paying for everything, they would be taking you out on dates, but you're running around doing things for them. So you're not quite the desirable female that you want to be or that you're painting the picture to be.
I'm tired of women looking like the fucking crypt keeper or without having any fucking profile picture coming up and being like, you have to pay men for sex. And Dee Dee, shut the fuck up because you're the biggest sugar mama in the world. You literally don't like, you can't buy love. No sideburns. You can't. Take it. Take a hint. He doesn't love you. You.
And he doesn't love you either, and you're still paying for him. Hello, that $500 worth of groceries you just bought him, you can't buy love. You can maybe buy companionship for a very short period of time, but you can't buy love, Foodie. You've been trying for over a year with this crackhead. Does he love you any more than when you first started? No, but you keep doing it because you're so desperate and thirsty for companionship that you'll put up with that shit. But like I said, your life, your choice. Do what you want, but don't do those things and then come back and bitch to the audience and involve your audience where they should not be involved. You made the decision to involve all of us in something that should have been kept private. Whoever you're seeing, whatever you're doing, you could have kept that private. We wouldn't have known and we wouldn't have had any reason to comment. But you brought everything to the table and you put it in front of everybody. So don't complain when we make comments, wherever we make them, whether it's on your channel or off.
You are a condo, a bed, money. How much money have you given him? And you're going to say that you can't buy love? He was going to move out with me and have sex with your best friend. A daily reminder, dipshit. Oh my god, they're stupid. And yes, they are from Montreal, these men. And what? Montreal's not that far. So what? You're the only people who can live in Montreal? The fuck? Fuck you. I'm moving. And by the way, Pete and I have apartments now that we'll be moving into very shortly. So what? Oh,
She's been talking about that for the longest time. Her getting her own place and Pete's getting his own place. She has said that when they move out that she's going to pay the rent onto places. And she's also tried to say that by doing that, it's going to be cheaper than the villa, which that's making me scratch my head at confusion. Because when I think about the moving out process, just for one person, one place, you need first, last month's rent, security deposit, pet deposit if you have pets. And if you're someone and you don't have good credit, which she doesn't, if the landlord lets you move in, usually you have to pay more money. So, how is her paying for two different places? How is that cheaper than the villa? I don't know why she'd be moving out of the villa, if there's some sort of problem with the villa or they have to move out. But she's been talking about her and Pete's having their own place for the longest. And it makes me wonder if the reason why she wants to move into her own place is because maybe Natter might be coming to stay with her sometimes and that's a way to make it happen. Don't know. But honestly, if I were Pete's, I wouldn't trust that situation. He's got a bit of home security as long as she's there because she is paying the rent and the bills. But the moment they move into the two separate places, at any time, Foodie can say, you know what? I'm tired of paying your rent. I'm tired of paying your bills. You do it. And she can pull completely out. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have very much money. You know, she could easily leave him high and dry.
wasn't gonna. I believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it, bitch. It's happening. Hi, SB. I'll rage whenever I want to rage. The minute you tell me what to do with my channel, blocked. See you. Goodbye. Never to return. Hi, Missy Moo. Right. What? I don't know why you guys care if I'm raging. So what do you care if I'm not raging at you guys? What do you? Hi, Uma. I'm pretty sure we have apartments. Like, I have a couple that I want to pick from, but I think I found the perfect setup for us. Yeah, so. Veronica, where we beezin'? Well, hi, Lindsay. I have a huge box of. So what I'm gonna do is go for a little hike. I'm gonna go to the bathroom here, go for a little hike. I'm in the Gatineau Park. I'm gonna go for a hike, a little walk or whatever.
Notice that every place she goes, it's always Gatineau or Montreal. Gatineau was Natter's old stomping grounds. Now Montreal's his new stomping grounds. But despite the fact that Canada is a big, big place, it's always someplace in Gatineau or someplace in Montreal. Why can't you go to any other place besides those two?
Get my exercise in for the day. I gotta take my puffers right now. And then I'm going to go home. And I have a huge box of. I have a beezer from New England who sent me a whole bunch of snacks. So we're gonna do a box in New England bees. And then
Oh, great. Abizer's sending her food, just what she needs.
I have to get home after and fill out all these fucking things for these apartments. I gotta check them out. Like, I want to make sure. Like, I'm just so excited. I'm a little stressed out because it is a stressful thing to do, right? Like, it's not easy moving and everything. But
How much y'all want to bet that if she does get an apartment, that Natter's going to be over there? How much y'all want to bet that if she does get a place, if that is actually a thing, that one of the main motivations is to have Natter all to herself? Because one of the main reasons why Foodie is not with Natter is because she's with Pete's. Pete's is the roommate. So maybe her getting her own place, she can have Natter over, they could spend time together, maybe live together, I don't know. But she is so desperate to have Natter all to herself and to get Natter away from Dee Dee.
Root beer, no. Root beer floats. Hi, Dad. No, these are nice, renovated. Well, I think so. I know you don't have a P.O. box, but is there a way to send you stuff without? I'm gonna get a P.O. box. Right now, people are just sending shit to my doxed address, basically. We can decorate these, but I'm getting small, affordable apartments so that I don't have to worry really. I don't have to worry about taking care of them, really, while I'm away. So, but then I'll have my own cute little space. I'm moving to Montreal. And the reason for moving to Montreal, because I know people are going to start in on their shit, has nothing to do with loser one.
Bullshit. Again, as big as Canada is, why does it have to be moving to Montreal? I don't live in Canada, but I've heard that Montreal is kind of an expensive city. It's not cheap. I think you said once that Ottawa is a bit cheaper. So why would you move to a more expensive city? You're not really a city girl per se. You're not about that walking around getting stuff done life, Chantal. If you're getting an apartment in Montreal, we all know it's because you want to be closer to Natter. Maybe you're tired of taking the 2-hour drives from Ottawa to Montreal. You want to save on the gas, but We all know why you're moving to Montreal. You can go ahead and say it.
And it will certainly would have nothing to do with loser 2.
Sure. Whatever you
But loser
say.
1 will not even be within 200 meters of my apartment. Not even like 500 meters from my apartment.
Sure. Okay. Go with that.
So it is very far from Lachine. So
Sure. Hmm.
really, Veronica?
If this woman will make a 2-hour drive back and forth from Ottawa to Montreal, if she moves to that area, trust me, she'll take a few minute drive to go see Natter.
Tracking me for my looks hours a day on panels. So
Bowser Jr. says, "You are pretty, but why does it matter so much if you're more attractive than most YouTubers? It matters more to have substance and be a good hearted person." That is true, Bowser. But Chantal is a narcissist. She has a huge ego. She has to feel that she is more superior than any other woman that's alive right now. She has to feel more superior than the men that she hangs out with. She has to feel like she's on top of the mountain. That's why she made the comment that she's prettier than 90% of the people on YouTube, which is simply not true. I mean, Chantal's not butt ugly as far as her outside, but she's completely ugly on the inside. There's nothing of substance there. And she knows that. There's nothing of substance inside of her soul. That's why she feels empty inside, and that's why she works so hard to escape and dodge and duck and weave from life. She doesn't live life, she exists. And there's a difference. She's just running and escaping and deflecting and distracting herself all over the place because she's not really living.
I don't have to pay for sex either, chicken toe.
But you do.
So I don't know what
But
you're
you
talking about.
do.
Thank you. If a poor man from another country finds out anybody has money, he's going to ask them. Anybody. Doesn't matter who it is. So yeah, you prove nothing. What about the like 10 other sexual partners I'm having that are paying for hotels and dinners and everything?
You know, if you happen to meet a guy and he asks about your income, you are allowed to be vague and say, well, I do okay as far as my income. I do okay. You don't have to elaborate. You don't have to say what your job is or what your salary is. You can be vague on purpose if you want to protect your privacy. See, but I don't think you do want to be private. I think you use your money and the fact that you're on YouTube as bait to draw in men who might be lacking financially, and then you put them in a position where they need you financially so that they'll hang out with you and they won't run away.
Please. And I don't care if you don't fucking believe me. I don't give a shit. I'm the one living my life, not you.
You're not living.
They're just jealous. They're just fucking jealous. Everyone is jealous. You don't sit here and talk about my life and my sex life if you're not jealous.
Chantal, what are we jealous of? Please elaborate. Please name what exactly we're jealous of. I'd like to know. What about your life is so great that everyone else is jealous? What are we jealous of? Can't be jealous of your health because your health is bad. Can't be jealous of your financial situation because it must not be that great. You've taken out payday loans that you defaulted on. You borrow money from family. You are behind for several years on your taxes. Your car is on its last leg. What exactly are we jealous of? It can't even be jealous of your appearance. I mean, you must not love how you look because you come on camera with a bazillion filters. What exactly about your life are we jealous of? I'm 51, you're 38. I have a better quality life than you as far as being healthy and happy and I got my mind together. What exactly about your life is something that would inspire jealousy? I don't know who it is in your life that they told you that if somebody said something critical of you, they told you, oh, they're just jealous of you. And you just ran with that. But whoever that person is, they need to be smacked upside the head. Somebody can look at your life and give criticism, but they're not giving it because they're jealous or envious. It's because they're simply telling you the truth and you need to listen.
So, I mean, really, you know, so, including Debbie, you're jealous of my life, you always have been. Except you went after the, you got his shit for fries. That's your problem. Too bad you weren't trying to go after any of the hot Moroccan guys I'm with. Oh, none would sleep with you except for Nader? That sounds about right. Penny, welcome to Vampire Beaches, what you do? Diva, you're prettier than all of them that come for your looks. If someone comes for you for no reason about your looks, they already established what they think of themselves. Ugly. Right. Sorry. Yes. Oh, chicken toes. I see. You're pretty, don't pay for sex. I don't have to pay for sex.
But you do.
The thing with Big Turk was, like I told you, like he's really struggling.
And, and you want to be Miss Generosity over there? You see someone that's struggling financially? Why not do something out of true generosity? Say, hey, I see you're struggling financially. Let me just help you out, give you some money. I don't want anything in return. That's true generosity, helping somebody and not expecting anything back or very little. You do things with the goal in mind of getting something back. You purposely look for men that are hurting financially just so you can parlay having sex with them. You use the fact that you've got money as leverage. That's very predatory. And I would say that if you were a man, it doesn't matter what gender you are, that kind of behavior is predatory. Hey, you want me to help you out financially? You got to have sex with me. That's predatory. Looking for men that are hurting financially so you could take advantage.
He doesn't have any family here or anything, so probably just looking for people to help him out, but that won't be me. So yes. The hags on Monty's panel. Sarah Jane, who says she is smaller and prettier than you, is suffering from benzo-induced blurred vision. She's insane. Like, she has to be. You like Big Turk? I like Big Turk the chocolate bar. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'm gonna come back for you guys. Never ending fucking. Yeah, bitch. Who paid $250 per way in an Uber to go hang out at the trap house for a month? Desperate doo-doo did.
Yeah, she's talking about like ages ago when Dee Dee went from Montreal to Gatineau to stay at the trap house. I'm just going to say my thoughts about that. I think Foodie paid the $400 total for Dee Dee to be in the Uber. I really do, because I don't see Dee Dee making that kind of money that she's going to pay $200 one way, $200 another way. That's entirely too much money for an Uber. And I don't think Dee Dee has that kind of money, nor makes that kind of money. But I can easily see Chantal having that kind of money and doing that for the sake of creating drama for both channels.
God, these people. All right, let's go. Drink some water. Ouais, tabernacle, là. There's like bugs attacking me.
Okay, there's something I want to point out here. First of all, Foodie, I am glad you're taking a walk. Taking a walk is very healthy, although it'd be more beneficial for you to take a walk without the camera. If you want to make these walks more successful and more peaceful, turn off the freaking camera and just get some quiet time in. You don't have to have the camera on all the time. You can just do some self reflection without being in front of the camera, kind of get your head together. Also, something else I want to point out, Foodie in the past has said she has allergies. You guys are seeing she's walking on the side of the road. No allergy symptoms. Isn't that something? She's out in nature where there's pollen and everything else in the air. No allergies. Those allergies only activate when she's around Natter.
Hairspray, I guess. I just want to go home and crack open those snacks.
Girl, you just started your walk. What are you talking about?
But I gotta think of Turkey. And everywhere else. You guys want to do this trail? Or what do you think? Should we keep going?
You barely walked like 20 steps. What do you mean, should we keep going? You're doing this to burn some calories. Burn some calories then.
It is
I could walk that whole trail and back and not be winded.
Nice place. I can't really see your comments because it's bright.
See, this is the kind of stuff that people on your channel want, Foodie. They want this. They want to see nature. They want positive content. This kind of content costs nothing. You just take a drive somewhere and just walk out in nature, and it's a double win for you. You can give people positive content and burn some calories and feel better. This is the kind of stuff that people want. They don't want to see you sitting at home in all your mess and stuffing your face.
But yeah, later when I get home, I'm gonna go over those applications with Pete and show him the different apartments. And
That does look like a very pretty place to take a walk. I would love to explore all of that.
for Turkey. Oh, I think I wrote something on here. Didn't I? I want to see if I can find it. Okay, when we come back. I think I wrote like Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty was here. But I'm gonna have to go all the way back up the mountain. That will be my exercise for today. What's this? Did I write something here? Now let's use these stairs to do some stretches. How about that?
Foodie, do you see how out of breath you are and all you've done is walk? That's not a sign that your body's in bad shape.
All right. Okay. Now let's stretch in the sun. Well, let's do it here.
Oh, the footage is really blurry.
There's a lot of nice parks around here. But whenever Pete and I live in Montreal, hi Emerald. Is it humid? A little bit. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Take it slow, yeah. I love these walks. Keep it up. Thank you, Danny. I'm starting to like them too. I look forward to it. Go to a new place to walk and like
She's not telling the truth. She has said before she hates exercise. She hates it.
most buildings have gyms in Montreal.
Well, wait a minute. The villa where you live, one of the selling points that you pointed out in the beginning when you moved in, the place where you live, it has a pool and it has a gym right there, so you don't even need a gym membership. So you've been at the villa for well over a year. You never use that gym. So why would you think you're going to use the gym somewhere else?
Not all, but it's not going to be like a building we're living in. It's it's like apartments, but I can go for walks.
Let's see you do it though.
Yeah,
You could.
it's pretty warm, but it's not super bad. Let's just breathe for a moment. So gorgeous. My God. Peace and serenity. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, the what was I gonna say? The apartments. So like yeah. Well yeah, Sam, like, you know. Look down here.
She's so out of breath from
Now,
walking.
Yeah. Plus Montreal's cheaper for us.
No, it ain't.
He can get by. Plus he'll learn a new language. Let's go.
She didn't even walk for that long, and look how out of breath she is. You really need to get it together, Chantal. So let's go on to the comments. Patricia Bryan says, also, Foodie, it must feel horrible knowing that your fans and guard dog mods don't expect much more than you than degrading, disrespecting, and making a fool of yourself. It seems as if they enjoy, welcome, and encourage it by the way they cheer your behavior on, laugh, and pat you on the back when you self destruct. I'm willing to bet they enjoy seeing your train going off the track and really laugh at you behind the screen. If truth be told, they would never hang around, befriend, or stand up for you in real life. While they can't force you to change, they can choose not to defend it. Guard dogs, instead of deleting comments that call out Foodie's ridiculous and self destructive behavior, use the Fisher Price wrench that she awarded you to knock some sense in both your own and Foodie's head. Well, it's Foodie's hug box, and she wants nothing but hugs. And her mods, they basically will knock out anybody that speaks any shred of truth to her. Sandra Scott says, I'm so jealous of Chantal with a car on her last leg, living with her unemployed roommate, paying for men, years behind in taxes, behind in bills, only surface level relationships with family and friends. Should I go on? Love that for you, girl. Yeah, according to Foodie, we're all jealous of her, but as I said, what's to be jealous of? Her whole life is nothing but messy. Raging Ron says, jealous? Nah. Most people watch because it's like rubbernecking a car wreck on the highway. We're curious, but glad it's not us. Yeah, we're human, and, train wrecks, car wrecks, like you just wonder what happened, what's going on there. But there's a difference between a train wreck and then just a nuclear waste dump. And Foodie crossed that line a long time ago. I mean, the toxicity level is just too much. She's gone too far. Rosalinda Chavez says, all of you, oh, gee, I'm so proud of you. People never really learn. She's going to be cussing you all out for asking when her next walk is when she gives up in a day or two. Yeah, exactly. Because she said before, I'm going to take 5,000 steps. Well, I didn't count the amount of steps she did today, but it wasn't 5,000. When somebody asked her before, did you do your steps today? She got mad and cursed that person out. Latrice Cherry says, remember how excited she was moving out from BB? She went on and on about their current home. She was going to be so fun and better videos, only to trash the place and go live for hours out the day. This supposed new apartment is going to be any different. New place, same crap. Yeah, you know what? If she's not working on herself inside and out, it's going to be same crap, different location. Although I have my doubts she's going to be moving out of the villa. I think it's all talk, and it's going to be all talk until she actually pulls the trigger and gets herself another place. MB says, I actually thought she was having an attack. Can you imagine? Non-breathable fabrics, a wig, no water, no puffer, and that humid heat. She knows nothing for almost 40 years old. Yeah, she was doing everything wrong with that walk. She wasn't doing herself any favors wearing a hot wig and black clothing. Wasn't doing herself any favors at all. Carrie says, just so you know that walking isn't going to do crap for you unless you stop eating thousands and thousands of calories a day. Well, I just saw something on Twitter where somebody mentioned that she always stops her streams after she leaves the park. Maybe because she's stopping at a fast food restaurant on the way back and she doesn't want anybody seeing her binge. That could be a possibility. Courtney says, edit. Chantal suggestion. Shut off the live on these walks. No troll. If you are being serious about healing your body and mind, shut off the camera. You're in a beautiful park. Connect with nature. It's food for your soul. Connect with your body, your mind, and with your surroundings. Performing for a cell phone screen during these times, you're losing all of, and it cut off. But I agree. To make the walks more beneficial, cut off the freaking camera for at least part of the walk. Have some me time to where you can just be yourself and not worry about performing for a freaking camera. Lemon Pixel says, you could have stayed home and broke down all the boxes and taken them out. That would have been great starter exercise for you. Now you will just use the heat as an excuse. Heck, just go up and down your stairs a few times a day and build up your stamina. Right. She's got a set of stairs right there in her house. She can go up and down the stairs. That would help, tone up her muscles and burn some calories. She could have broken down the boxes and exerted some energy. And she's got a gym right there in the complex. Why does she need anything else? The walks are beneficial, but if she wants to exercise, she could do it at home. There's a lot of people in the comments praising her going out and doing something. They're giving the positive reinforcement. The sad thing is that Foodie doesn't want the positive reinforcement. She could use that to keep up with the walking and whatever exercise, but she just doesn't keep up with anything. Evelyn says to her members, how can you continue to and give her money or support her when she's just going to give up her cats to go behind Natter? This is a very cold-hearted woman. Yeah, she doesn't give a shit about her cats. That's pretty obvious. She doesn't take care of them. All the money she makes goes to Natter. She could take those cats to the vet and get them checked out. She doesn't do it. Evelyn says she just said it. Men from other countries need money. That is the only way. That is the way she only dates those kinds of guys to control with her money. Well, I've said that. Serena says, you, as you're huffing, puffing, and gasping for breath, expect us to believe that you are more active and can do more positions other than starfish than Dee Dee? What a joke. Well, Chantal has said she wants to do OnlyFans and she wants to have partners with her on OnlyFans. I would think it'd be very beneficial for her to get more limber and to lose some of that weight, because the more limber she becomes, the more she can do. Let's see. Let's see. I'm pooping right now says, I'm sure the fact that he lives in Montreal has nothing to do with your decision to move there. Totally not a stalker, right, Chins? Well, either A, she's stalking him, or B, her and Natter are not quite the enemies that they all portrayed themselves to be on YouTube. My money is on the latter of the two. Barb says, so you're going to be at least 500 meters away from them. That's less than half a mile. Have you found yourself a place in their building or on their block or something? I wonder if she's going to get an apartment in the same apartment complex as Dee Dee. Just a thought. It wouldn't surprise me if she did get a place that looks exactly like Dee Dee's. So that's it for the comments. Hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. If you have, please like and subscribe, leave a comment yourself. Thank you for watching and please take care. Bye-bye.